Have the Cavaliers found their next star in Amani Bates? We got another glimpse of Amani Bates in NBA action in the final regular season game for the Cavs, and there's a lot to break down with it, along with his season overall, going from injury to G League to NBA, and maybe we still don't know what to think about Amani Bates and his future with Cleveland. The hype he's seen from high school to college to Cavs fans to where he stands now, a possible new contract. There's a ton to break down, and the question overall could be, how good is Amani Bates? Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you on Cavs Digest. Weird, no basketball and yet so much hype for the Cavaliers. They will wait till Friday to find out who they play. They will wait till Friday to find out what time they play. We know they'll play Easter Sunday. My prediction is 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I think the NBA is going to screw them. I don't think they're going to be the primetime game on that day, but hey, we'll see what happens there. We got a glimpse of the Cavs one last time against Indiana in double overtime. They just didn't want that regular season to end, and they battled it out with the Pacers. Before we get into it, the playoffs are here. It is time to subscribe. I have told you guys many times that you want to be along for the ride. If you've subscribed, you know the benefits of that. If you haven't, you're going to find out. Jump in now, subscribe, be ready for the playoffs. And as always, drop down into the comments. Amani Bates is such a hot name within the Cavs community. Cavs fans, people that know the game, know ball, know his history, love kind of talking about him. And if you watch this channel, I've given my thoughts on him at different points this season. So if you're ready to give me a told you so, go ahead, and that's fine with me. Drop down in the comments. We'll talk about it more. So Amani Bates, a huge game, 25 points on Sunday against the Indiana Pacers. It was a cool performance by him against the Pacers, and he got his minutes finally got the opportunity to kind of jump in and put the work in with 42 minutes in that one. And as I said, this has been a very weird year for him, and we're going to hear from Amani Bates, and we're going to hear from Kenny Atkinson about Amani Bates in just a second. Again, he was a number one overall high school guy. He goes to Memphis. Something about he went too early and couldn't play at first. Then he caused enough trouble he had to leave and it didn't fit. And he went to Eastern Michigan. Basically went to Siberia for a few years as far as college basketball goes, especially from where he came from. I mean, he was just going to be a number one guy, play and then leave. And it just didn't work. Nothing worked, and the Cavaliers got him in the second round. A major steal. I know a lot of fans have been hyped about him for a few years now. And again, he's had quite the story. So the big one going into this season was he claimed he had gained 25 pounds, and he did look bigger. 25 pounds felt like a lot, but we had no reason to not believe him. He claimed he had gained 25 pounds headed into the year with the Cavaliers. So it was pretty exciting there. You thought he's always been kind of a Kevin Durant-esque skinny guy. It was exciting to kind of see him grow up. The other thing is he's very, very young. I think he's 22 at this point, barely. So he's still very, very young. And it's exciting to think about the possibilities with him. Says he gains this 25 pounds. You feel like he's growing up a little bit. And then, he tears his meniscus right away to start the season. And I had made a video at one point with it saying this was just disappointing for me. The hype had grown for him, and it just really never felt like he had made his staple or his mark with the Cavaliers yet. I thought they could use him. I thought he could find a role for himself. There's a little bit of hype there, and the meniscus thing really felt like a lost season for him. It felt like he was never going to get to the NBA. Now, I got to give him his credit. He had a great season off that injury. He played really well in the G League. I will say he didn't have better numbers than last year. He had literally about the same numbers, if not less, by ticks and tacks. But I'm not sure that was the point. He recovered well from the knee injury. Again, if you watch this channel, you know I'm a guy that gets disappointed by injuries, especially when guys have great opportunities. I personally feel like injuries are a part of your career, and you as a player being able to stay healthy is an attribute to me. So when guys get hurt, I don't want to say I hold it against them, but it's definitely something that I think factors into their journey and things like that. So it was disappointing. It was disappointing to see in that respect. And the point was he bounced back. He came back from it at only 21 years old still. He looked really good in the G League, had some pop-up moments with the Cavs, and then we knew at the end of the season he would get an opportunity like this to shine, and the 25 points looked really good. The film looked really, really good. And let's hear from Amani Bates and Kenny Atkinson with their thoughts about that game and just having him back.
All right, first big time game for you in a little while, man. Just how did it feel being out there?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I just had fun. I enjoyed it. Pray for times like this. So, got my opportunity, and I just took full advantage of it for real.
7 triples, looked like you really had the shot going out there. Both when you were pulling up, you were getting set up by teammates. Just how did it feel?
Felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Just like I said, this was fun for me. My teammates backed me up. They were supporting me. So, to have that, all the confidence in the world. So, I had fun.
Coming from just 1 year ago, ending that game, and then this year, it just seems like the improvement is so much further. Just where do you think that you've come the furthest this season?
To be honest, going into this season was kind of hard because I started off injured, so I missed half of the season. So, I was playing catch-up. So, I'm starting to feel like myself more and more each day now. So, just to see where I'm at and the progress I've made just means a lot to me.
Listen, he's gotten better from the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season is trying to find his way. Obviously, had the injury, but he's improved. Listen, when you have a guy that can long-range shoot like him, there's a place for him in this league. I think he's gotten better.
It means a lot. I feel like I'm just growing up on both ends, outside the court and on the court. So, just me thing every day, just going there and try to be better than I was yesterday. So.
He talked about you have a good chance in this league because of your shot, your length, and you can bring on both ends, and you just got to keep growing on the defensive end. Again, kind of the validation point of it, but also hearing that you, as such a young player, can make it in this league. What does that say for you?
It means a lot. I believe that too. I always believed that. When I first came here, I believed that. So, I just got to keep working. Like, as long as I put the work in, the results are going to show. You know what I'm saying?
You talked a lot about knowing that you belong here, that you want to be here, and just being able to be on this stage, play 40-plus minutes for you in an NBA contest. What does that say about how close you are to getting where you want to be?
I just take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time, bro. What's for me is going to be for me. So, I just got to keep working. Like I said, put the work first, and then let everything else figure itself out.
Great stuff there, and you hear Kenny Atkinson say he's gotten better from the beginning of the year, and there's a place for him in the NBA. Now the question is there a place for him on the Cleveland Cavaliers going forward, and what role is that? I mentioned the word star. I know that's tricky in the NBA, and we all have that hopes for a guy that felt like a steal in the draft. You got to think, Sam Merrill, Ty Jerome, and Tristan Thompson, I don't think are on this team next year. That's my bold prediction. Amani Bates, Craig Porter Jr., and Jalen Tyson, there will be opportunities to play. So those are the two big questions I'll ask you. Number one, how do you see Amani Bates at this point in time? Is he 2 years away from helping the Cavaliers? 1 year? Does he need a contract now? Do they need to make sure he gets real minutes next season no matter what happens? Do you think he can reach a star level, the potential he had back in high school? Or is it, hey, he needs to worry about being a wing in the NBA right now and getting to that point? Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about Amani Bates, his future with the Cavaliers, what you saw or heard about him in the G League this season. And be sure to subscribe as we head into the playoffs here on Cavs Digest.